Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, TomDog247. As always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Ooh, baby, alright. So, got a pretty fun show here lined up today. Got some things to talk about. Lots of fun. And thank you all for tuning in. But before we get started with tonight's festivities, oh, almost forgot one. Got some shout outs, all that good shit that we always do each and every week, right here live on the show of shows. The one of the all-time greats that you love so much here on Channel X. So let's get to it. Shout outs. Absolute Talk with Josh Albert. Awesome podcast. You'll love it just as much as I will. You can check them out. You can check them out on absolutetalk.podbean.com, which will send you some. You check out that website. You can go on there, and you can get the links to where he'll be. iTunes. You can download the Podbean app. Also, you can check them out on Spotify. Anywhere there's, you can gain access to podcasts, do so. You'll love it. I love it. I love it. You love it. We'll all love it together. And just for a quick heads up, in regards to Absolute Talk, next week I'm going to be a guest on his podcast. We're going to be talking some Ghostbusters. We're going to be having some Ghostbusters talk. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And once that comes up, I will relay the info as on when that comes on. Also, big shout out to the Super Retro Throwback Podcast, the Super Retro Throwback Reviews Podcast, I should say. I'm going to mention them again a little bit in a little bit, because we got some convention plugs to do. So yeah, you can check out the Super Retro Throwback Reviews. Awesome. They've been throwing in a lot of podcast shows this week. They did some reviews and everything, some movie reviews and everything. Go ahead and check them out. Let's see. You can check out their website at superretrothrowbackreviews.com. And they will bring you to all the links that are going that they have, so that you won't miss a single episode. Definitely worth checking that out. And had an opportunity to listen to the I had an opportunity to check out the their podcast last week. They threw in some highlights of the horror fest that I was happened to be at a couple of weeks ago, and yours truly just happened to be a guest on there. So go ahead and check that out. We had a good time, and looking forward to seeing them again this weekend. And again, I'll bring that up in just a little bit. Also, get an opportunity if you're into spooky dolls, creepy dolls. Very, very creepy. You can check out Vicky Van Gogh. She does amazing work. Creep Me Out Creations. She makes gothic dolls, dolls art and prints, hand printing, one of a kind. You could check her. You could check her out. You check her work on Instagram, Vicky Van Gogh. You'll be able to see her work on eBay and Etsy. Definitely worth checking out. All the links will be right there once you follow her. Once you check her out on Instagram, definitely worth checking out. As I said, I met her at Horror Fest, and she does an amazing job. Big shout out to her. Big shout out over to my friends over at Gamer Geeks, and big shout out to Gamer Geeks and Gaming Pros and Fandom Life over on Facebook. Definitely worth checking out. We have fun, and you will too. Check them out. Tell them Tom Dog sent ya. And of course, big shout out to my good friend Marissa. How you doing? Happy weekend. Hope you have an amazing weekend. I know I will be, because I'm so excited for this weekend. Which I'm going to talk about this in just a few minutes. This episode is brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles here in Connecticut. You could trade in your old video games and consoles, from retro video games, accessories, and systems. You could trade in your DVD box sets and Blu-rays. You can also trade in your sports cards and novelty items, as well as wrestling collectibles and autographed items spanning from sports, wrestling, and actors. If you happen to be in the Connecticut area and you want to check everything more about it, you can do so, as well as where it's located and list of events that they have going on. You can check them out on their website at mjvideogamesandcollectibles.com. Also, this episode is brought to you by the She Bean Brewing Company here in Connecticut, home of the Downright Up Left YB. Awesome beer. You'll love it just as much as I do. You could check them out on their website at shebeanbrewing.com, or you can follow them on the social media apps, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. So, I don't think the Podbean app is working. So, I haven't really had an opportunity to check, so I will this weekend. So yeah, it's very, very good. Very good. You'll have a good time. So yeah, let's talk about what's going on this weekend. September 28th and 29th at the Connecticut Convention Center in Hartford, Connecticut. If you have no plans, make it for this weekend. The Retro World Expo 2019, this Saturday and Sunday at the Connecticut Convention Center in Hartford, Connecticut. There's going to be vendors, video games, arcade, and pinball. I'm going to be checking out the free arcade that they have going on there. There's going to be some tournaments, which is going to be really, really cool, because they're going to be doing Press Your Luck, and I hope I get a chance to play, because that's going to be really, really awesome. There's going to be a lot of stuff to buy, of course. There's going to be cosplayers. There's going to be guests, including the Super Retro Throwback Podcast. The Super Retro Throwback Reviews Podcast is going to be having a live panel. They're going to be doing a live show at the event. So So you happen to be over there, stop on over and say hi. If I haven't hogged up all the spotlight and everything, nah, I'm just kidding. But no, I'm gonna go over there and say hi. Go over there and say hi to them and check out their live shows. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Um, there's going to be some, you can do some tabletop gaming, which means a lot of um, card playing, like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. They just released some new Magic the Gathering stuff. So, and of course, music at the after party. I don't know if I'm going to go. I don't know if I'm going to go to the after party. Maybe I will. Check out all the fun festivities. Get my groove on and everything like that. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So, so yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna check all the fun and festivities and everything. Get my name, you know, get my name out there and everything. But also hang out with the Super Retro Throwback podcast while I'm there as well. Say hi to them, and I'll tell all my viewers that you said hi as well too. So check it out. And who knows? Maybe if I could get some pull some strings, maybe I'll probably do a special Tom Dog Plays live. I don't know. I don't know. So it's really tough. It's going to be tough, and but we'll see if I can pull it off because if I could pull it off, I definitely want to do that. So we're gonna have a lot of fun, and you'll have a lot of fun as well too. So check it out. Super. Oh yeah, silly me. If you want tickets, for tickets and information, you can check out their website at retroworldexpo.com. You can also follow them on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. So definitely worth checking them out. Whew. All right, so we have a lot to talk about today, as you saw as you read in the description. So yeah, we have to pay our respects first before we get the show started. A horror legend and a horror icon has passed away a few days ago. Sid Haig has passed away at the age of 80, I believe. Yeah, at the age of 80. He's highly known as Captain Spaulding from Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses, one of my favorite movies. Captain Spaulding was such an amazing character, and creepy too. But it was a lot of fun. A very good movie. Definitely worth checking out if you are a horror fan, like I am. You can check out House of a Thousand Corpses, one of my favorites, and one of my horror film recommendation. He passed away. Very sad to hear that happen and everything. He was such an amazing guy, and an amazing actor. And so, in honor of this, in honor of his passing, he's going into the Channel X Hall of Fame, and we're also going to pay our respects with a moment of silence. All right. I miss you, buddy. So before we get things started, let's get the rundown of what's going to be happening on this channel. No, I'm only kidding. So next week is October, which means we're going to be doing a lot of spooky stuff here on the channel and everything like that. I'm going to be playing some spooky games that we do each and every October. I'm going to try to fill in as much as I can with that. I'm going to be playing Bendy. I'm going to be playing Bendy again. And some other titles as well too. So just keep a lookout for my Twitter feed of when I'm going to be playing. There are going to be some spooky games, definitely, and so I'm going to be looking forward to it. And sorry about that. And it's going to be we're going to have a lot of fun with that, and of course, at the last Thursday of the month, we'll be having our special Channel X episode, special Halloween episode. Oh, not that one. Let's see. Oh, okay. So Halloween, Halloween. I might do my show early because we're doing I plan on only because I'm planning on giving out candy, and one of my favorite traditions I also love to do is watch Night of the Living Dead. I'm definitely going to check that out. Watch that again. Do whatever it takes to watch that because it's one of my favorite films, and so I watch that every Halloween, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to be handing out candy, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing my Channel X episode early. Before I'll probably do it on that Wednesday. Maybe, I haven't debated yet. So we'll see what happens. Or maybe I'll do. No, you know what? No, if we're gonna do a Halloween episode, we're gonna do it right. We're gonna do it right on Halloween. So, yes, sir. There we go. we're gonna have fun with that, I'm sure, and we're gonna have some. Gonna be some. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe we can do maybe I'll dress up for Halloween. What do you think? Leave a comment down below. So yeah, I'll keep everybody posted on what I'm going to be doing as far as that goes. And yeah. So So I don't know about you, but I was at not Burger King, but I was at KFC the other day, and I tried one of their bowls. Their new bowl. They released a new bowl, and it's by far one of the best ones that I've tried. Now, you know about their famous bowls where they had the potatoes, the gravy, the corn, and the chicken and the cheese. Well, they stepped it up. They stepped it up a notch and unveiled the mac and cheese. Their mac and cheese bowl. Now, what it is, it's the chicken bites that they have in a bowl of macaroni and cheese with a little sprinkle of more cheese. Oh my god, it is so good, and I highly recommend that you get the spicy one. Has a kick to it. It's not as spicy as you think, and it is by far the best I've ever had. So, I'm actually going to get another bowl this week, and it was really, really good. So I highly recommend you guys that you all give that a try, because they have regular and they have spicy. Get the spicy. It's not as spicy as you think. It gives it flavor. Trust me, you'll love it. But if you remember, about a month ago, I did a taste test of the Impossible Whopper, and it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with that, and so it was good. It was really, really good, and so McDonald's wants to compete with that. And the fast food chain is testing out Beyond Meat at 28 of its locations in southern Ontario, Canada. So they're calling it the PLT, not the BLT, the burger, lettuce, and tomato. The plant lettuce tomato burger will be available for 12 weeks starting on September 30th. So if you are in the the Canada region, in Ontario, Canada, you'll be able to test out their new plant burger. And I'm mad because it's not here in the States. It's going to be in southwestern Ontario. So, if it does well, then it can come here. It can come to the States. So yeah, let me show off the picture. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Let me darken up that image. Too bright. There we go. Okay, so the PLT, plant, lettuce, and tomato. That's what it looks like. That's what it's going to look like. In the advertisement, that's what it's going to look like. It's not going to look like that in real life, because you know how they are. I mean, it looks pretty interesting. So if it does become a thing, I'm going to give that a try. I mean, why not? I mean, after all, I did try the Impossible Whopper, so why not I try this PLT minus the tomato? So yeah, it looks pretty interesting. I'm down for trying new things. You know me. Everybody's gonna be like, "No, are you insane? Don't do it." So we have our halftime performers, and I said if you're noticing why I abbreviated performer, is because of the fact that there's going to be two performers appearing at the upcoming Super Bowl. Live. Live. It was announced earlier today that Jennifer Lopez and Shakira are going to be performing at the at at the Super Bowl halftime in 2020. So this information is coming from the NFL itself. Oh, Pepsi actually announced it. So Pepsi announced that the superstars will perform for the first time together at the Super Bowl in Miami. And so yeah, Pitbull was even trending too. A lot of people were upset that Pitbull and Flo Rida isn't going to be appearing, but who knows? Maybe Pitbull, since Pitbull has done work with both Shakira and J-Lo, maybe he will be a special guest. So keep that open. And here to share some insight of that is our good friend, yours and mine, Jerry Rice Bobblehead. Hey Jerry, how are ya?
Hey, how you doing, Top Dog? I'm Jerry right here.
All right, so Jerry, I know I've been meaning to talk to you about the upcoming Super Bowl event, and I know I've been meaning to talk to you about the Super Bowl. And what do you think about this year's season of the NFL for football?
It's going to be Jerry Rice's year. That's who's going to be there. Now, everybody's talking about who's going to face the Patriots in the Super Bowl, and I think that's kind of funny because you don't know what's going to happen. So, my pick to go at it with the Patriots at the Super Bowl would be Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice, you're gonna be.
That is correct, Tom Dog. That is correct. Jerry Rice will single-handedly win the Super Bowl next year because I said so. Jerry Rice is the man. Jerry Rice is always the man. All hail Jerry Rice. Long live Jerry Rice.
Okay. That's all. That's pretty much all you have for it, right?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. All right, Jerry. You take it easy, buddy.
Love you, Tom Dog.
Always good to have Jerry Rice here. The Jerry Rice Bobblehead. You gotta love Jerry Rice Bobblehead. You gotta love him.
If they don't, there's something wrong with them.
Exactly. So, Kevin Feige is developing a new Star Wars movie for Disney. And this information is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. So this is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. Okay, Nikki, I love you and everything. Oh. Can I... I hate this. Irritated. There we go. Okay, Lucasfilm's Kathleen Kennedy is pursuing a new era in Star Wars storytelling, and knowing what a die-hard fan Kevin Feige is, it made sense for these two extraordinary producers to work on a Star Wars film together. Says Disney Studios co-chairman Alan Horn, who told the Hollywood Reporter. To the surprise of no one, Kevin Feige is a huge Star Wars fan. It might surprise many, however, that the Marvel Studios chief is going to be developing a Star Wars movie, as film president Kathleen Kennedy makes new plans for a wave of projects set in the universe. Feige has discussed a foray into the Star Wars universe in a late summer meeting with Kennedy and studio co-chairman Alan Horn and Alan Bergman. In response to a query from The Hollywood Reporter, Walt Disney Studios co-chairman and chief creative Horn said, "We are excited about the projects Kathy and the Lucasfilm team are working on, not only in terms of Star Wars, but also Indiana Jones, and reaching into other parts of the company, including Children of the Blood and Bone with Emma Watts and Fox." With the close of the Skywalker saga, Kathy is pursuing a new era in Star Wars storytelling, and knowing what a diehard fan Kevin is, it made sense for these two extraordinary producers to work on a Star Wars film together. So that is pretty cool. But where will they go from there? I mean, it is possible to see what can happen, so that I think that's pretty cool news. I think. Let's see. There's some other news I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, that's right. Antonio Brown said this a few days ago that he will no longer play in the NFL. Good. Okay. Amidst of all of his in light of what's been going on. The star wide receiver, who was released after one game with the New England Patriots amid sexual assault allegations, made the announcement on Sunday morning. Will not be playing in the NFL anymore. These owners can cancel deals, do whatever they want at any time. We'll see if the NFLPA hold them accountable and said that they void guarantees anytime going on. 4 million 2 months. 40 million 2 months. We'll see if they pay up. Wow. So yeah, I don't blame. I really don't blame the Bill Belichick for doing what he had to do, because we saw what happened to Adrian with the murder and everything. We all know what happened there, and then we all know where he wound up. So now he's on death row, and and Deflategate, let's I mean, that's nothing, even though I still stand by what I said during that that Tom Brady got off easy. But we're going to leave it at that. So with that being said, Adrian Brown needs to focus. He needs to focus on whether or not he's whether or not he's guilty of these sex abuse charges, sexual assault charges, I should say. and he should focus on that. He shouldn't focus on how much on the Patriots' decision to do what they did, because like I said, it's only going to protect him, you know. But it just seems like he doesn't want to shut up about this. It's like, you're going out there, and you may be a hell of a football player, but at the same time, you can't make any. You have to have some um sort of credibility outside of the football field. If you're out in public somewhere, you got to show. You have to show. You know, show them kind of some sort of leeway when it comes to that, because you know when you're out in public, I mean, yeah, people are gonna be critical of how you are, and say, oh, you made me not that good. But even though you are good, and and you may have the rings to show for it, but you know, I mean, Tom Brady gets that all the time, I'm sure. But it doesn't matter if you're a fan or not. You know, everybody's got to do their part, and it's just ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. So what Antonio Brown needs to do is focus on Antonio Brown. He needs to think, he needs to focus more on himself and what he needs to do to see if he's, whether or not he's guilty of these charges, because these are very serious charges. Sexual assault, that's nothing to fool around with. And, if found guilty, he may not be playing football for a while anyways. I'm just saying. And the NFL doesn't look down on that. The NFL isn't too highly whenever there's a sex abuse charge like that. A lot of other players have done, a lot of players have been guilty of the same thing. We know that. There's so many to mention. I can't remember them all. Not only that, but but also on the other hand, you also have Michael Vick with his animal abuse charges, for also running a dog fighting ring. And I know that's different. It's like, what's that? It's like, not talking about that. What I'm talking about is that a lot of football players have to have some sort of reputation outside of the field. That's what I'm talking about. So whether you're if you're out in public somewhere, you got to make sure that you are not. You got to make sure that you are not doing something that's going to pose some sort of question from the NFL and saying, "Hey, listen, you're doing something bad here. We can't support you, so we have to let you go." And whether it's a sexual assault, sexual abuse, sexual harassment, whether you're an owner, it doesn't matter. If you gotta have some sort of, and it's interesting too, because Antonio Brown did bring up the Patriots owner, who I forgot the guy's name, but he did bring up the owner. And to be quite honest with you, yeah, he's going to be in trouble too. I mean, that guy's going to be in trouble too, because think about it, you just don't do that. And so it doesn't matter if you're an owner. I don't care if if you're an owner and you do something like that, you got to show some sort of responsibility for your actions. And in this case, he has to. I think that he needs to step down if he hasn't already. I'm just saying. But Antonio Brown, I don't know, man. I just think you need to keep quiet for a while. Do what you have to do so that you can get back on that football field, and maybe the Patriots will welcome you back. You don't know. But for right now, shut up. I'm just putting it bluntly, man. You may be a good football player and everything like that, which is true, but you have to understand something. When you run your mouth, you plan on getting in trouble. So it can get you in trouble. So I strongly suggest that you keep your mouth shut. So yes, sir. Alrighty. Do, re, Egon. I just love that part. Milli Vanilli. Bye, 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 baby. Okay, so Hulu is not going to move forward with Marvel's Ghost Rider. So actor Gabriel Luna plays Ghost Rider, aka Robbie Reyes, in the series. Fans are hopeful that the show will be picked up by another streaming service or network. Disney Plus. I mean, it's possible. So Disney Plus. I mean, hey, it's a Marvel franchise, Disney Plus. So can't go wrong with that. So yeah, this information is coming from Deadline.com. Hulu has opted not to proceed with Marvel's Ghost Rider, its planned live-action series starring Gabriel Luna. Hulu in May picked up 2 new live-action series from Disney sibling Marvel Television, Ghost Rider and Hellstorm, to premiere in 2020. While Marvel's Hellstorm is on track, Deadline hears Hulu and Ghost Rider team had reached a creative impasse which could not be resolved, leading to the streamer's decision not to move forward with the series. So, I mean, worst comes to worst. I mean, it is possible that the Ghost Rider series is going, it is going to happen. But the question is, where will it go? So, there's many possibilities, and whether it'll be on, since Marvel is now a property of Disney, and a lot of Marvel stuff is going on to Disney Plus. That's a possibility. It's also possible that we could probably see Ghost Rider on ABC, which could coexist with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because we all know Ghost Rider played some good parts in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So yeah, there's so many possibilities there that could happen, and I'm all for it. So yeah, it could be a Disney Plus original, or it could be on ABC. Who knows? As long as it's going to be on Disney, it's going to be on Disney Plus or whatever. I mean, it can happen. It can happen. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I really don't. So. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty much all on that part. So it's been past a very interesting 48. Is there a spider on my camera? Oh, okay. You won't be able to see it because there's no spider crawling on it, which that would creep me the fuck out. But no. So yeah. So everybody's aware of the about what happened 48 hours ago involving Donnie. And so the other day, the White House released the document on Wednesday showing a July call between Donald Trump and Vladimir Zelensky, the president of Ukraine. The document warned its contents that were not a verbatim transcript. So, but nonetheless, it has been a so yeah. So yeah, this is a very important time in our history that this could be a very serious issue, and impeachment proceedings are going through at this moment, and if Donald Trump is guilty, he can no longer be president. So it's possible that it could happen. So so I read the transcript. So I read the 5-page transcript, and it was pretty crazy. So I got to thinking, knowing to push the envelope a lot, I think it's fair that we poke fun at this transcript. And the only way that I can do that is by a one-man show I like to call Tom Dogg's one-man show, Donnie Chump phone call transcript. So, I, of course, will be playing the role as Donnie Chump, which we all know that I can do. And Zelensky is not going to get us... I don't have a voice for Zelensky. I don't know what he sounds like, so I don't want to appear to be racist, so I'm just going to talk normal. I have to.
Excuse me, Tom Dog?
Uh-oh, Jerry Rice bobblehead comes back.
Yes, I looked at this. Jerry Rice looked at this transcript himself, too. And it would be an honor if I played the role of Zelensky. What do you say?
So, Jerry Rice, you want to be in part of this? Then it wouldn't be a one-man show if I'm doing this.
Oh, no, it will be a one-man show. It's going to be the Jerry Rice show.
Okay.
I'm taking over.
Okay. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do. Okay, so Jerry Rice bobblehead and yours truly is going to be. So I'm gonna play the role as Donnie Chump, and Jerry Rice bobblehead is going to play the role as Zelensky.
As Jerry Rice.
Okay. All right, so here we go. Here we go. So it's a two-man show now. So here we go. I don't know if I can
Keep it together, Tom Derek.
Okay. I'll keep it together. That's right. Okay, so here we go. All right, so this is the phone call that took place in July 25th, 2019. So here we go. Congratulations on a great victory. We all watched from the United States, and you did a terrific job. The way you came from behind. Bow chicka wow wow. It was a fantastic achievement. Congratulations.
You are absolutely right, Donald. Jerry Rice did win big, and Jerry Rice worked hard for this. Jerry Rice worked hard a lot. But I would like to confess to you that I had an opportunity to learn from you. I did it by watching you. Jerry Rice think Jerry Rice should run more often, so you can call me more often, and we could talk over the phone more often. Because I love you. Wait a minute. Hold up. Tom Dog, you're a good man. You're on your own.
Okay. Okay. All right. I tried. So. All right. So now I have to do your part now.
You can never do my part.
Okay. Okay. All right. So. All right. I guess I got to do this over. I'm sorry. Congratulations on a great victory. We all watched from the United States, and you did a terrific job. The way you came from behind. Bow chicka wow wow. It's a fantastic achievement. Congratulations. You are absolutely right, Mr. President. We did win big, and we worked hard for this. Bow chicka wow wow. But I would like to confess to you that I had an opportunity to learn from you. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? I think I should run more often so you can call me more often and we can talk over the phone more often. Because I think you're hot. Oh, that's a very good idea. I think your country is very happy about that. Expressing our love for one another. Well, yes, to tell you the truth, I have a bit of a crush on you. We wanted to drain the swamp here in our country. But there's a lot of swamp ass because of how much I'm nervous when I'm around you. You're so hot. You turn me on. You're a great teacher for us in that. Well, it's very nice of you to say that. I will say that we do a lot for you and Ukraine. We spend a lot of effort and a lot of time, much more than the European countries are doing, and they should be helping you more often than they are. But I don't mind helping you, 'cause I am the wind beneath your wings. Yes, you are absolutely right. Not only 100%, but actually 1000%. And I can tell you the following. We are ready to continue to cooperate for the next steps. Buying a place together so we can be alone. I would like that very much. Because I love you. More than I love Kim Jong-un. He's my side bitch. But you complete me. Oh yes, Donald. Oh yes. I love you too. I'm turned on by your voice. What are you wearing? Boxer shorts. And there's a little bit of a gap open so that my penis can stick right through. What are you wearing? The same thing. With a raging hard on over you. Do you think about me a lot, Donald? I do. Do you think about a lot? Do you think a lot about me? Yes. What do you do when you think about me? I touch myself. As I to you. Oh, yes. Are you touching yourself now? Yes, as a matter of fact, I am. How about you? Yes, I am. So much. What do you want to do to me? Everything you did to Stormy Daniels. Without the hush money. I was hoping you'd say that. Because that's exactly what I want to do to you. Only I don't want to grab the pussy. I want to grab your rock hard penis. Just like you're grabbing yours right now. Thinking that it's my hand doing that to yours. Oh yes, Donald. Peg me from behind. Absolutely. As you would do to me. I'm so close to coming. So am I.
Ow, ow, ow.
Ah!
I came all over.
You have no idea how much I came all over myself. But I have to quickly clean up because the wife is going to come in. She thinks I'm sleeping. She thinks I'm sleeping. Anyways, congratulations on a fantastic job you've done. The whole world was watching. I'm not sure it was much of an upset, but congratulations. I look forward to meeting. I'm looking forward to our meeting, and I would also like to invite you to visit your crane and come to the city, which is a beautiful city. Absolutely. I look forward to seeing you in Washington and maybe in Poland, because I think we're going there at the same time. We could do a lot together. We can even share a room together.
Definitely. Thank you, Mr. President. Bye-bye. End of conversation.
So yeah, I kind of butchered that. And now the heat commences because of what I did. But what can I say? I am evil. Mikey, make sure you write it down. Write it down, Mikey. I want you to write him a love letter. Forget Kim Jong-un. He's old news. His stick is not big enough. Oh man, I'm evil. I am really, really evil. But I don't care. So worth it. But yeah, I mean, but all in serious, this is a very serious issue. And, I don't know. I really don't know. It's like, everybody knows how I feel about Donald Trump, and I'm not going to talk about it here. So, I'm just going to leave it at that. So, yeah. So, anyways, that is pretty much all the time I have for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Love the fact that you guys are here each and every week. I love you guys for that. And, because this what makes this show is because of you. Just because I sit here, for a while means nothing, It means nothing without you all here. Excuse me. Because, this is what's important. Okay, this is what's important. That, it's good to always joke around. We can always joke around and everything like that. Well, especially with that bit that I just did. It's nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having fun. As long as you're not doing it in a terrible way. To get in trouble and everything like that. So with me talking like Donald Trump and making the Ukrainian president like so much in love with him, so that the phone conversation turns out to be like a phone sex. But I just find it funny. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you support Donald Trump, that's fine. I get it. If you don't, just still be respectful for everyone else's opinion about it. Don't be a jerk. Don't act like a jerk. That's pretty much all I'm saying. But this right here is a lot of fun, and I do have a lot of fun here, and that's what it's all about. Having fun. Everybody sitting here having fun. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So basically, when you go out there, just have fun. Have fun. The weekend's coming up. We got, if you're going to be in Connecticut, check out the Retro World Expo. Shake hands with me, say hi. I'll be walking around, maybe playing some classic games and everything like that, and stuff. And also stop by and say hi to the Super Retro Throwback Reviews podcast and everything. Just have fun. It's all about having fun, getting to know a lot of people and everything, and just having a good time. And that's what that's what it's all about, having a good time. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight and being able to sit here and have fun with me while I act up with some tomfoolery. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. If you missed any of tonight's episode, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Comment down below. What do you think about J-Lo and Shakira performing at the upcoming Super Bowl in 2020? Like to hear what you have to say about that. Also, ringy dingy that bell so you can stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. And also, more importantly, more than anything in the world, and I will love you all for it. Especially if you're new to this channel and you like what you see and you want to see more of it, do yourself a favor and do what everyone else has done. And I love you for it. Show your love for good old Tom. And face hug that subscribe button. We will see you all again here next week. Excuse me. Same Tom Dog time, same Tom Dog channel X. Until then, this is Tom Dog saying take care. And for Jerry Rice Bobblehead.
That's right. Jerry Rice Bobblehead.
This is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace.
Jerry Rice #1.